Well, next joining me, I felt like I'd be remiss to not talk to a driver of the Skagit Speedway. Car owner Kevin Rudeen owns Skagit Speedway. Justin Peck, thanks so much for joining me. Your first year running with Rudeen Racing this year, correct? And how's it kind of been going?
Yeah, you know, when I got with these guys at the end of last year, we went over to Charlotte, had a great run, a couple podiums there at World Finals. Then we started off this year with 3 straight wins, and it's been a battle ever since then. It just, you know, it just seems like we threw the 410 in and it kind of threw our balance off, and just trying to get kind of acclimated with just kind of the way these engines run, the way the car wants to roll around a racetrack. But you know, and on a positive note, it seems like the longer we go here, the better we keep getting a race car. So just trying to get dialed in, trying to keep the head right, just trying to make good moves down on the racetrack. I mean, it all starts with qualifying, and that's kind of been our downfall. Is we can race well, we can pass race cars, but when you start 20th every night, it's hard to be in any kind of contention for a win or a top 5 even. So that's the goal right now, is just to get qualified and start at the front of the heat race.
Where do you need to be better? How do you qualify better?
Oh, I don't know.
Loaded question, I know.
Yeah, it's a loaded question. I mean, I think we just kind of, the biggest thing right now is I feel like we just kind of get our engine package kind of squared away, and just you know, we're kind of waiting on some new stuff to come in. I think that'll help a lot. We're kind of figuring out some stuff with what we're doing now, just kind of tuning the engine a little bit different and changing the gear ratios a little bit seems to help. But outside of that, just hitting marks on a racetrack. You know, I've always felt like I've been a pretty good qualifier, and this year we have not been. So, like I said, just kind of trying to focus on that, just kind of trying to cross the T's, dot our I's, and just get better at the early stages of the night.
We chatted, you've never raced here, you've never actually raced a sprint car in Arizona in general. What are you expecting at Essential tonight? And this weekend, I guess.
Well, I don't know, like watching the videos, I kind of had one idea of the racetrack. Then getting here and just kind of looking at it, it just looks different now, right? There's walls all the way around it. It just looks, it's weird, it almost looks narrower in person than it did on video. So that'll be kind of unique. But I mean, all in all, it looks pretty racy. I'm hoping we can keep some grip into place and put on a good show for the fans. I mean, it seems like the place does generally get pretty slick, and I think if you can just kind of keep that little bit of grip down there at the dead bottom and keep a little bit of something to lean on, or something to get a hold of at the top of the raceway, it'll be pretty good.
Well, I'd be remiss to not tie in Skagit Speedway. High Limits goes there end of August into September. Will you be there anytime before?
Trying to think here. We'll definitely be there for the High Limit shows. Dirt Cup, be there for Dirt Cup. I think that's it. I'd have to.
Yeah, probably about it.
I'd have to look at the schedule. Man, I know like the next 2 weeks, and that's all I got. I'm a 2 weeks at a time guy.
Oh, you just got taken in chunks. Have you ever been to Skagit Speedway before? Have you ever raced it?
Yeah, once. Well, last year when High Limit went there, that was my one chance though.
I forgot. What did you kind of think of it, and how do you approach it here this year? I know we're still a ways off, but hey, I got to talk about it.
I mean, it was a racy joint. It was a really nice facility. Everyone at Skagit Speedway seemed to treat the racers very well. They were like appreciative that we were there, and we were appreciative to have a nice facility to race at, and not to mention it pays big money, so that's always a positive. But you know, for me, I mean, our car, I was driving 13 there last year. We were fast the first night. I think we were in 4th or 5th, and then had a okay night, I don't know, somewhere around 10th the second night, and then we were running inside the top 10 early in the race last year and got caught up in a pileup, and that was basically the end of the night for us. But I'm excited to go back there, especially knowing the 26 car is usually really fast there, and it kind of feels like you're racing for a little bit more now, right? Especially with Skagit Speedway on the race car. So that'll be interesting, it'll be fun, and yeah, just like I said, looking forward to racing for big money there.
Well, it'll be a little bit before we see you back at Skagit, but hey, thank you so much. Good luck tonight and this weekend. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks guys.